What's up, everybody? Welcome back to another episode of the Climb Together podcast. I am your host, Tonage, here with my co-host, Deception. Deception, say hi.
I'm in
What
the
up?
background.
Riss is also here in the background for the Valentine's Day. Do you want to be on the podcast, or do you want to just like
Do you not see that I have not finished my sub?
after you finish your stuff?
I'll think about it.
Okay. Riss might join us later. To be TBD. TBD.
TBD.
TBD. So this is episode number 67 of the Climb Together podcast. This is the Valentine's Day edition and the first podcast that is being uploaded on YouTube. The day it was recorded.
Oops.
Fantastic start to the podcast.
I know. What was I saying? Oh yeah, the same day.
Oh yeah.
Recording.
Uploaded the same day.
It's gonna be uploaded the same day that it was recorded for the first time in
Yeah,
probably
it's-
2 years.
Yeah, it's gonna be uploaded here in probably a couple hours.
Right after this is over, it'll be uploaded to YouTube. It'll be live by 4 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. That to be exact. But yeah. So we're gonna start out with some pretty interesting news first. We're just gonna get the ball rolling here, just because we did start late. My apologies. That is completely and utterly my fault. I needed to go get a Valentine's Day present for Riz because I wasn't able to get it until today. So.
That's rough.
Did you just meow? But alas, Riz did love it, so it was worth it.
It was worth the almost lateness.
Yeah. It was indeed. So what are you sighing about back there?
I literally don't speak me.
Okay. So we're gonna kind of go over this. I don't like talking about this stuff, but at the same time, like we cover a lot of news and gaming, so I feel like we kind of like have to, I guess, as like
This is insane, dude.
I mean, we don't have to, but I feel like it's necessary to talk about this stuff.
I know, I get the message.
Dude, I saw this last night. I could not believe it. What I was reading. I was like,
literally,
"What in the world?"
My jaw dropped. So, if you guys aren't familiar, there is a pretty decently sized, like there's a pretty big like female COD scene, that kind of like does what it do, and I've competed in some of the tournaments and stuff and leagues held by this by like this person that we're gonna be talking about for the next couple minutes, and the fact that this happened, I mean, I pulled it up on screen, so if you're already pre-reading, do what you do, but the fact that this happened, it literally is mind-blowing, because this is not what I would expect from this person. So I'm just going to read this, and then we're going to talk about it. So this comes from Avidity. If you guys do not know, she's a really big person. Like, she's like a big organizer in the COD scene as far as like tournaments and leagues go, in like the amateur scene outside of like challengers and the CDL. Okay, so this is me reading this stuff. As all of you know, I owe money to the winners of the LAN I hosted in July and the Cold War League in August. I told everyone that those funds were tied up in PayPal due to an unfortunate dispute that resulted in the closing of my PayPal account and the funds being locked for 180 days. While it's true that the account was closed, it is not true that the funds were locked. The truth is that in the months leading up to the LAN, I fell on some very hard times, and while stuck between a rock and a hard place, I accessed the entry fees to pay bills, living expenses as a temporary loan with the understanding that I would climb out of the rut that I was in and replace the money that I used before there was an issue. $200 here, $100 there. It all ended up so quickly and then got away from me. Come time for LAN, I had not been able to replace what I had borrowed, and I used the PayPal situation as an excuse to buy myself time to come up with the money. I still have not been able to replace the funds, and that's why I'm writing this. I have lied to everyone, literally everyone. Not a single individual knew what was going on. This is 100% my fault and on me. Accountability,
You could never be a man.
no. And I know that I've disappointed everyone and mishandled the trust that the community put in me. I am obviously resigning from the CGW FPC effective immediately, and I will never host another tournament or league or anything along those lines. I want to sincerely apologize to everyone affected, especially Jenny, as she stood up for me consistently and never questioned the lies. And I was too big of a coward to tell her the truth. She was a genuine and honest individual, and I think that ruining that friendship has been the hardest pill to swallow out of all of this. But she didn't know, and she shouldn't be blamed or receive any backlash for my mistakes and idiocy.
Maybe you're just a bitch.
Is that a good sub?
Yeah.
I will continue to make payments as money comes in. I have filed my taxes, and I will get more than enough to pay all debts owed, but I am at the mercy of the IRS at this point. Everyone will be paid. I cannot stress that enough, but I fucked up and I can't fix it until that money comes in, and I'm really sorry I let you all down.
Dude, that is crazy.
Cash, we're a big fan of you too, man. Yeah.
That is insane.
So, I don't know, because, like, I saw this and I literally, like, my jaw dropped. Because, like, this is
I don't even know what made it come up on my For You page, but I saw it and I saw that it was like a big long article and I was like, oh God. Like, I don't know who this person is, but this has to be bad. And when I saw that it was something about COD and she basically like committed fraud, I was like, oh my Lord, this is horrible.
The thing is like, I've followed her on, like, Twitter for years. Like, years. Like, I've reached out to her and, like, when we were in denial, like, I reached out to her to try to, like, help her find me some FAs for a women's team. And, like, I literally, like, just, like, followed her on the Women of X Defiant Twitter the other day to try to, like, get her to talk to her through them to try to figure out how she runs, like, her leagues and stuff like that and get some, like, pointers and stuff like that. So the fact that, like, this
maybe you shouldn't do that now.
I'm not doing it anymore, but the fact that, like, I don't know, it shocks me because, like, she's just so, like, she's been so respected, I guess, in the scene. So for this to happen, it's crazy. The rotation says the amount owed is allegedly around the $8,500 mark. It's a lot of money.
Dude, that's crazy. Because I didn't know the exact values because I didn't even know these tournaments happen. Yeah, but that's insane.
Yeah, it's I don't know, man. Because, like, and, like, the thing is like, since she was such a big person in the scene, it's kind of like the scene. I have a feeling the scene's gonna take a pretty big hit from this because she did a lot of tournaments and a lot of leagues, and she, like, ran the FPC, the female pro circuit.
Yeah. I mean, this is worse than the whole, like, I know we never really talked about it, but there's, like, a whole thing going down with, like, Alley Cat and running the women's COD league or whatever it was. Mm-hmm. And, like, this is, like, worse than that, but, like, those two things have really hurt, like, the women's side of COD over the last, like, year.
Yep. And it's I don't know too much about the Alley Cat situation, so I'm not really gonna speak on that personally. But as far as, like, this goes, like, I mean, it's going to, I mean, well, this is the way that the world works. Everyone, like, by everyone I mean, like, men, always find a just with the sound cues in the back. Like, men in general they always try to find ways to like discredit women in like a scene that's dominated by men, and like the competitive Call of Duty scene is definitely one of those. I mean, you don't see a single person that is female presenting on any professional Call of Duty team in the CDL.
I think there's only been one, and that was
Yeah.
back in the CWL.
Yeah, so like not even like current Call of Duty League, like the 12 teams, like you don't see any female presenting people on those teams ever. Like when there's not been a single person on those teams, which sucks, you know. I'm waiting for the day that, you know, this one person, like someone just comes out of the freaking mud and it's just like, I'm gonna beat their asses. You know, that's what I'm waiting
I mean,
for.
it could be Selly, but a lot of people think Selly's cheating.
See? She's so good, and then they think and then they're like, oh, she's a girl, she can't be that good, so she's got to be cheating.
Oh, them bitches.
I mean,
can't do shit. They should be in the kitchen making me a sandwich where they fucking belong.
Reese, you already have a sub.
Decision said, Chris, you already have a sub.
Yeah. Oh.
Wrong sub. Wrong sub. Wrong sub.
Okay. Valentine's Day podcast has officially started.
Anyway, so.
Hold on, I just have to recover from that for a second. But anyway, alright. So I feel like this is just gonna discredit the women's scene even further. Men are just gonna use this as like another like, oh well, you know, you guys are like doing the when it was one person, you know what I mean? And because like she lied to everyone. Literally, nobody else knew that this was going on, and they would still defend her because of like the reputation that she built.
Well, I mean, it seemed like she had a good reputation before this. It
Yeah, she
didn't
did.
seem like anything weird was happening. So this is really bad.
Yeah. I don't know.
Dude, dude, that's the crazy part. Did you see that? That person says she won 55K and still
Yeah.
couldn't pay it back.
Yep. So
Like,
I mean, that's
like you gotta think she like saved some of that 55K.
I mean, she's in debt right now to these people. You know, she's taking their money, and the thing about this though is like the thing with gaming is since like a lot of these businesses aren't like fully established businesses, like they're not like LLCs or whatever. She didn't win 50K. She didn't, or did she play in a 55K tournament?
Well, she won her share of 55K, I think. I don't know if it was prize pool or what, but like she definitely won a significant amount of money.
Yeah.
Even if the prize pool was 55K.
She probably won like at least a couple K. Her team won 50.
She if prize pool was 55K, assuming the winner got like 30K or something like that, that was a trios tournament, so she would have got 10K.
Yeah. So either way, she would have had a chunk of change. She's an org owner.
There's also like another
she's an org owner, but I feel like she would have gotten a cut of that though.
There's also another like piece of it that some people have been going on about on Twitter.
I'm trying to
is that she posted stuff about the Super Bowl a couple weeks ago. She didn't go to the Super Bowl. She was just happy because she's a 49ers fan and they went to the Super Bowl.
Oh yeah, they just
some people were being like, she went to the Super Bowl and can't pay people.
Oh, there's more. Okay, so the rotation 2 hours ago requoted their own tweet and they said the original post has now been deleted.
I'm glad people screenshot it.
Yeah.
Kept it in.
Okay, so Vanguard's Challengers Champs Ironblood Gaming also allegedly owe people $10,000. We know of at least one individual outside of coaches and players owed 3K. So that's another organization. So there's a lot of like corrupt embezzlement. And And then Iron Blood Gaming shut down. That's not the team that Infinity is on, but
That's scary, man. This whole thing is nuts. What happened?
yeah. I mean, the economy's like it's tanking. The
Dude,
economy's
I like
tanking.
yeah, but it's like at the same time, if she threw these tournaments, she should have like I know like some crazy things happen and who knows what really happened. She probably doesn't. She probably either can or doesn't want to say what happened specifically. But like I know crazy things happen. But like she should have made sure that she had enough money to pay the people when the tournaments were over, or she shouldn't have thrown the tournaments.
Yeah. I mean, she used like it says she used like entry fees, so the tournaments were already like in play. Like even if she canceled the tournament, she would have to refund the people with their entry fees.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. I feel like we're gonna see this come out a little bit more over the next like.
I have a feeling that some people, I don't know if anybody that played in a tournament or won the tournament or whatever, know anything about what happened, but I have a feeling that some extra stuff's probably going to come out about it. There might be some extra information, whether it's from her or from other people.
Yeah, and then I feel like we're gonna start seeing more of these like situations kind of like unfold. Um,
Yeah.
as time goes on.
I mean, this just makes me think about what happened with UMG because like they weren't paying people for their tournament winnings, and that's why they shut down. So
you have some information. Cash, would you like to pop in?
oh Lord.
Please, Donald Trump. Please save me. Please save me, Donald Trump. Please.
Oh my god, I would be, but I'm at.
That was so loud. Sorry.
It's okay. You're at work, but okay, but what's the information? Send it somewhere. Send the info. Send it.
Yeah, we got to get the leaks on
Come
the
on,
podcast.
what's going on here, Cash? Keep us in the loop, bro. Yeah. Okay. Hope that means yeah. You're gonna send it to me for deception. Oh. Oh my god, I can't even open this thing.
My brother in Christ.
Wait, it's
Give it to me. I swear to God, if I open it,
it's because I'm loosening it for you.
give it to me. You're a stupid bitch ass. Give it to me. I'm gonna kill you.
Sorry, I was opening my new cup.
You might want me to make you coffee.
I do. That's why I was opening the cup. Hold on. Where'd Cash send it? Cash. Okay, I'll stop now. It's something that I was told. Oh. Is it
No!
is it something you can say publicly, or is it something that should not be said publicly?
Oh my god, can I know?
Yes, of course you can know, my love.
Yeah, we can know what the podcast can't know, possibly.
I'm publicly announcing my pregnancy.
You're publicly announcing your pregnancy? Is that what you just said? Whose is it?
Surprise!
That's why Riss isn't feeling well.
Yeah. It's who from work? Me. All right. Just as a disclaimer, guys, Riss is not pregnant. It's a joke. As you all
Yeah.
know, we are very
What do you think?
All right. Anyway, moving on.
Well, anyway.
Should not. Okay, cool. Well, you just tell us later or DM it to us, and we won't say it on the podcast.
Yeah, but I want to know.
I'll tell you later. Okay.
That's all I care about.
Yep. All right. So
Oh my
I don't know.
God.
This is gonna be very interesting.
Brain.
It's gonna be very interesting to watch it unfold and see what happens. Cause I don't know.
Oh my God.
But
A little big salt shaker.
People are tweeting a bunch of Valentine's Day stuff though, so
Yeah, we gotta get the Valentine's Day in there.
yeah. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. We love
Happy
you.
Valentine's Day.
We love you.
Did
Every
you
single
know
one of you.
That one saint fucking just like murdered a bunch of people, and that's why we celebrate this. Yep, that's cool.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
What?
Would you like to tell the story to the stream?
I'm glad that was it. He just murdered a whole bunch of people, like mass murdered a whole bunch of fuckers. So.
All right. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. That's why we celebrate Valentine's Day.
Not like corporations, but.
Yeah, but because Saint Valentine decided to murder a bunch of motherfuckers. I'm looking it up. Okay.
About to discover the meaning of Valentine's Day.
Yeah, I'm pulling up it on Wikipedia. Valentine's Day, also called Saint Valentine's Day, or the Feast of Saint Valentine, is celebrated annually on February 14th. It originated as a Christian feast day honoring a martyr named Valentine, and through later folk traditions, it has become a significant cultural and religious and commercial celebration of romance, love, in many regions of the world. There are a number of martyrdom stories associated with various Saint Valentines connected to February 14th, including an account of the imprisonment of Saint Valentine of Rome for ministering to Christians persecuted under the Roman Empire in the 3rd century. According to an early tradition, Saint Valentine restored sight to the blind daughter of his jailer. Numerous later additions to the legend have been related to the theme of love. Tradition maintains that Saint Valentine performed weddings for Christian soldiers who were forbidden to marry by the Roman emperor. Okay, but were they soldiers, like men soldiers? So was he doing like gay marriages in Rome?
Ew.
We're literally getting married and we're gay. I don't know why you're saying ew.
Blech.
Anyway.
God, them fucking gays.
And
everywhere. Shoving it in my goddamn face.
Anyway.
Would be such a good straight man.
Yes, you would, my love. Yes, you would.
Deception, would I be packing? Yes or no?
Most likely.
He said most likely.
You'd have to do a vitals check though.
You have to do a vitals check. You have to go to a stream and type exclamation vitals, and
you have to do a vitals check to confirm.
I don't know what that means, but
It'll
Sawyer told me that because I'm skinny and small, he knows I'm packing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Them skinny bitches really.
Wait, does that mean he's packing?
Maybe Arissa's got that Drake one.
Maybe Arissa's the Drake one.
Oh
have you seen that?
So I was talking to Alice about that.
Did you see that?
Do you know?
I have not seen it.
No, look at me.
No, don't look it up on stream, but it's crazy.
Did you find a picture of it?
No! I was talking to Alice about it. You gotta look it up.
I'm gonna look a picture. I need to know what it looks like now. Anyway, St. Valentine's.
Leaky asshole.
Where should I look it up at?
I'm looking it up right now. I got it.
Anyway.
I don't care. Just show me it. Show me his schlong.
Photos.
Did you find it?
No. But I put peen. Damn. I think they took it all off.
I think so too, but now I'm really mad. Like, I want to find it.
I'm gonna deep dive the internet. You find it?
You can find it somewhere on the internet. Or it's lurking
This
somewhere in the
jaw
depths
is
of Twitter.
dropped.
Jesus fucking Christ! That's gotta hurt!
He's fucking packing.
Jesus.
Oh
Yeah,
my
sounds-
god.
My
Now I understand the song Best You Ever Had. Damn.
No, that would hurt. That would hurt. That's in your cervix. That's ripping your shit apart.
Bro has a hole through his leg. Kenny, bro. Oh my god. Yo, Kenny is 17 inches and 71% thick. Damn.
That's crazy.
Hold on, let me do mine. Hold on.
Yeah,
It's gonna be like
Tone, I don't know if Cash sent you anything, but he sent me something about the whole thing.
20 inches.
Your dick is
Oh
not
my
20 inches.
god.
20 inches and 61% thick.
You, babe, if you had a dick, look at me, look at me, look at me. It'd be choded.
I have a chode?
Yes.
No way.
Apparently Riz said I'd have a chode. What was I looking up? I don't know. I don't know if he sent it to me or not. Hold on. Still trying to figure out Valentine's Day. He did not send it to me, I don't think. I don't know anymore. Okay, anyway, Valentine's Day, murder, bunch of people. Now we celebrate love. Because that's
And
what
also
Okay.
Drake's massive schlong.
Yeah.
I'm gonna start celebrating that bitch. Jesus Christ.
What day did that leak come out? Because that
I
needs
don't
to
know,
be
like a week
needs to be
ago.
Drake Day.
Golden.
Drake Day.
Jesus Christ. Imagine that
Okay,
going
Tone,
up
we-
to me.
We probably shouldn't say this on the podcast just because Cass said he doesn't know if it's true or not, but I'll send you what
Okay,
I'll
okay.
send you what he sent me.
Thank you. What, Dawn?
I said R-rated stream, sorry guys. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna think about that for days. Give me your coffee if you want coffee. 5, 4, 3, 2. Thank you.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Oh my god, we forgot coffee beans. We're out completely of coffee beans.
Uh-oh. Bless you.
Fuck yourself.
I didn't do anything.
I know
All
you
right.
manifested that.
I did not manifest anything.
I can't believe you don't want to give me a kiss.
That's
No,
crazy.
I don't want him anymore.
What is happening?
Chris is breathing into the microphone. Okay, I need to talk about this because this like
Oh
pisses me
my
off.
God, what now?
This is like something totally unrelated to what we've been talking about. Freaking this college esports program.
Oh yeah, this is crazy, dude.
Period sucks.
Like
This is insane.
35 PCs, 10 big screen, 4 PS5s and Xboxes. Like,
Can
look at
you-
how beautiful this is.
I need this really nice charger, please.
That's the ideal college esports scenario right there.
Oh yeah, this is I think University of Southern California.
No, I got it. No, do it. You suck. Today.
So yeah, so this is North Carolina State. Okay.
North Carolina. That's where I was fucking born, broskies.
Oh yeah. So this is their training facility. Like, look at how nice the PCs are. So I sent this to
Yeah, they had Jake Lucky put the PC specs on it. They got some
Yeah.
nice PCs.
What flavor?
CPU i9 13900 KF, GPU 480, RAM 64 gigabytes.
My brother in Christ, what flavor? do you
64
want?
gigabytes
Vanilla,
of RAM, bro.
please. My college had one of these. Yo.
You ever go to TJ Maxx?
True.
Okay. Oh.
No, that's nuts. That
Their setup is worth buying. It's worth more than my entire school times infinite. Yo, that's us for real. I sent it to in my so if you guys don't know.
We need more ice.
Okay.
You're fucking slacking on all of your jobs. Yep. Until the weekend to fix it, then I kill you.
Okay. So I put it in the general chat of my like my sports club on campus that I'm vice president of. Cash is Drake right now.
Oh my
For
God,
real.
Cash beat you.
22?
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
You
Um,
guys want me to sing for you?
yes.
Whoa, yeah.
Thank you, dude. Anyway,
Anyway,
shit, what was I saying?
He wants me to die.
Deception does not want you to die, and he does like you.
No, he told me.
So I put it in my general chat for my school's club, right? And I said only if the school loved this enough. And then our president, who I work with at my job, he's like the one that like I'm replacing next year. He said, "Bro, I've been trying." Cuz he has like he's been trying to like work with people to like get us like some sort of esports like official esports team and not just an esports club on campus. Like an established team like all the other sports have. But because then we can do like we can like recruit people like in high school to come
Yeah.
play esports for our school, and it'll like like it'll just benefit the school all around.
Oh.
I just
Mhm.
fucked up so much.
That's the goal.
Route. That is the goal. So now him and I have to make a. I said let's try again. 2 braids better than 1, they do say, and so now we're making a proposal to skip to the school to try to, because we have an entire like dorm. So
I'll propose to the school.
you propose to the school? Okay.
I fucking hate her.
Yeah.
No, you know what needs to happen? You need to have that level of esports setup, and you need to have the dorms like right up above it, so they just walk down there and they're at their setups.
Well, that's the
Boom.
thing. It's like we got our like current president. He got us. There was like we do these things called like living learning communities. Like that's what our dorms are. So like each different dorm is a different community of people. So you
Got
live.
the worst news.
It's okay.
I made a frothed regular milk.
It's okay. I don't want to poop myself.
Well,
Um.
I actually want to see if that works.
Yeah. So he got us a gaming LLC. So you pretty much just like live like it's just like a common interest.
Not live left living.
So it's just like a
When
common.
you started that, I thought you were gonna say it was like a compound. I was like, bro, y'all got a whole compound.
Yeah, for
Hear
sure.
me out. I have
So, but the thing is like there's no like there's nothing in there right now. It's just a build. It's just a building. It's just a name. It's just a name.
Yeah,
So we're trying like he's been trying to
you're
like,
working on it.
he's been trying to get us a setup kind of like not like this obviously because we're not like that is good of a school to have this kind of setup, but like
I don't know if you got enough. If you got like grant money or like approval for like support, you probably could get something close to that.
we could get something. I don't think we're gonna get something like this though. I go to school with like 5,000 people, so I go to a pretty small school
I'm one of those.
for college, and RIS is one of those people, so it's 4,999 other people. So we're trying to work to get something like this in the dorm, the gaming LLC on campus, so we can have something like this. Because right now, so as I said, I'm vice president, soon to be president. So I'm like, trying to come up with ideas to make the or like the club better, because that's what I do. And so I came up with this idea because usually during general meetings we all get together and like play like Mario Kart or something. But what we're gonna do starting this week, we're gonna test run it this week. We just had they like a couple people from the like the board like the e-board came to work last night, and they sat in the lobby as I worked and we talked about it. So pretty much it's like gonna be like every week we're gonna do like a LAN event where people can like 1v1 each other on COD, and then like play like a Grand Prix on Mario Kart, and then do like Smash. And then the placements will get you points, and we'll do like a power ranking system, like a power ranking system. And then at the end of the year, like the top whatever get to play in like a championship bracket. And then the winners get like a trophy that they get to sign
You
their name on.
give me a scholarship to that college. I'd smoke y'all in Mario Kart.
Dude, listen, we've got a Mario Kart team, okay? So I want to go too. And then we're like one of the only like hybrid like clubs on campus. You can attend the meeting virtually as well. So next week if this goes well this week, next week we're gonna launch the virtual aspect where people do 1v1s in like Overwatch or something. Because we have an Overwatch team.
Hannah, I need you to try this cold foam that I made you.
Okay. I will. I appreciate it. Thank you for the coffee, my love.
Yeah, but try the cold foam.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah, it's because I mixed it, the milk with cinnamon sugar.
Smart.
Yeah.
What was I saying? Oh yeah. So pretty much we're test running it this week, so I'll let you guys know next week on how it goes.
Dude, like, speaking of like all the different esports teams, dude, when I saw that stuff about the people fielding teams in NASCAR, I was like, oh my god. I was like, that's crazy.
Hold on, let me pull that up. Wait, did you send me the tweet or did you just say?
Well, I was watching because they had the first race of the season last night, and they do it to where there's 2 drivers per team, and there's 20 teams, and basically there's the KC Pioneers who have a team in Halo and probably other esports. I don't know if they have other teams or not, but they have a team in Halo. They have 2 drivers. There's a team called M80 that has teams in Valorant and CS they have 2 drivers. And Oxygen Esports, who has teams in Valorant, Oxygen Esports also owns the Boston Breach, and did own the Boston Uprising before the Overwatch League died. They have 2 drivers. So it's kind of crazy that like teams like that are getting into like the sim racing side of esports.
Yeah, like fucking Crim 6.
Yeah, pretty much.
Except for he's like doing actual racing now. Pretty sure.
Oh yeah, he's doing actual racing this year. This year he's for the first time actually racing. I mean, I'm sure he still goes on the sim and stuff, but
oh yeah, probably. Speaking of Call of Duty, Vegas Legion parted ways with Standy because they're stupid.
Yeah, we basically knew that was going to happen for like a week, but it finally got announced.
Like, why would you do that? Like, Standy's like pretty freaking good. I do like their graphics,
mean, like,
though.
I can kind of understand like benching somebody because Geo is really good. Like, it's no disrespect to Geo. Like, he definitely deserves to be on the team. Yeah. Geo's really good. But they should have dropped Purge instead of Standy because Purge has been drowning the whole CDL season so far. He has not been very good.
Maybe they should put him on the Seattle Surge.
He's been struggling.
Get it.
So I felt like they should have kept. I felt like they should have kept Standy and put Geo in for Purge. I feel like that would have been a better move, but I don't know.
Yeah, I agreed.
It's the Vegas Legion, so who knows?
We'll have to wait and see this weekend. I mean, this weekend we're going to be watching live in the Scorpion Syndicate Discord.
Shameless.
Yeah, we'll be watching. Geo's. We'll be watching Geo's debut. And then we'll also be watching. We'll also be watching Brezzy come in for Surge, which should be pretty good.
Yeah, so we'll be watching in the Discord all weekend. Okay, we'll be up in there in the campfire. Shameless plug. So if y'all want to come join us, come.
They don't.
You know what's really funny is they announced Brezzy coming to Seattle, and literally everybody in the comments is like, so is Illy playing? Because they've said literally nothing about Illy. They've said nothing about benching Illy. They've said nothing about dropping him.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and they've even, and the weird thing is they haven't said anything, but they've also went out of their way to delete videos on their YouTube channel that had alien in them.
Help or anything.
What are you doing?
My backpack.
Guys, I found out who my CDO Valentine is.
Oh God!
It was a beezy. I'm gonna try again. Oh my
Wait,
god,
how do you
it's
do
Fallow.
that?
Go to their Twitter. Darlene, would you like some assistance?
I asked you about 3 times.
I'm gonna close my eyes and press it. Oh my God! I got fame. I'll do it again. I'm doing it again. I got estriol, bruh. What?
Okay, back, sorry. So you just like click it.
Oh, I got envoy that time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I rip it and I
What did I get? Let's go, I got Envoy too. He's actually wouldn't be a bad Valentine. He's one of the better looking Call of Duty players.
Envoy's cool. Brown man gets paid.
Good looking Call of Duty players?
specifically like professional.
Do you want to look through them and like
No.
rate them?
I have to do homework.
Okay.
Dude, remember when we did that like
Attach.
forever ago?
Scrap's a nice looking guy. I can't lie. Scrap's a nice looking guy.
A long neck.
I also scratched a couple nice looking guys.
Scrappy's neck matches Drake. Never mind.
Why do you hate me?
I do not hate you. I didn't say scratch, I said scrap.
I know.
Lamar accuracy.
Oh, Mom.
Raza. Ew, he's ugly.
Headphones are going on.
I love you.
Love you.
Priesthood, not my type.
Stop.
Attach is a nice looking man. I think I already said that. Clay, ew. I don't know. Nero. Hook.
Play.
Wookie, wookie.
Oh my god. You know what I didn't realize?
Dude, Nero looks like a Roblox character. Ghosty. Dan.
Afro. Hydra. Slasher.
Dude, Tone, would you know if they didn't have their names on their jersey? Would you know half the people?
Yes!
I would know all of them.
This is Slasher. That's Ghosty. Don't know who that is. That's Attach. That's Pred. And then Hook and Envoy. Priesta.
Fred.
Bello. I don't know this guy though. I don't know this guy either. Dashy. This is Arcides. Clay.
Dude, you know what's really funny? On the in
Easy.
MW3 where you can see the top 250, if there's a pro, it shows their picture. They don't even have RC's centered on the screen. He's like off to the left.
Bro. I think he like tweeted that though.
He did. No, what they should do for Celium is they should just like have just his glasses in the top of his head, and that's the whole picture.
Yeah. I probably should not be scrolling through his
Yeah,
Twitter.
did you? I saw that.
Yeah. Anyway,
I had to cut that out.
I'm uploading it. This is a raw, uncut footage. Just
Yeah.
like Drake.
You want to talk about raw uncut? I just saw it.
Dude, this is freaking. Where? When
No,
did
they had
Drake come
freaking.
out?
They had scrap on NYSL too.
Mhm. How long ago did this come out? Ranked. January something, right? I don't know. I don't know. I can't find it, so never mind. Never.
Don't worry, I'm gonna find it.
All right, thank you. But yeah, if you guys didn't know, we'll be watching it this weekend. So if you guys want to watch it with us, come join us in the Discord. We'll be in there all weekend. Oh, we can talk about this, I think. So we've got some more news on X Defiant. Take a sip
Yeah.
of my. Let me take some more. Let me take a sip of my cough real quick. Do you have some news? So Ubisoft's Q3 investors report call just wrapped up, and here's some key takeaways as it pertains to Play X Defiant. It is still on track to launch sometime before March 31st. So we have a window. 2, plans for public playtest were scrapped for private testing, which is already wrapped up. So it doesn't look like we're getting a PTS. Like we're not getting a playtest.
That's probably why the servers were on. They were probably private testing.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Because I remember like somebody screenshotted it that the servers were on. You could see it on Ubisoft Connect.
So it makes sense that they were doing private testing if the servers were on. UBSF are gearing up for launch, and more news regarding the launch will be released in the coming weeks. Guys, the hype is back. The hype really has not left about this game. Like, there's still hype around this game. It just kind of like dies down a little bit. And it only really ramps up when stuff like this comes out.
I forgot how funny the picture of RC's not being centered looks. I haven't seen it in a couple weeks.
Hold on. Hold up. All right, just for you guys for reference, he is very, very, very off-centered. Like, it just like plopped him on there.
Not only is he not centered, he looks like he's like angled to the left a little bit.
Yeah.
Looks like he's like leaning.
He's got like a 45-degree angle to him. That's rough, bro. That's rough.
Hey, at least they have him on the right team. They have Scrap on anyway, so.
Put the pictures in the top 250. You're going to hell. I'm not even centered. It's hilarious. Anyway, so yeah, I mean, X Defiant hype still there. I mean, you know, things are looking good.
I need it.
Me too. Calling all women and X Defiant though, I have something very, very cool for you. If you guys didn't know, I am the CEO of Women of X Defiant, which is a community of women that play X Defiant. So if you guys are female presenting people, you know, non-binary, and you want to play in a non-toxic environment away from all the men that make it a toxic environment, come join us. I have a lot of cool things that I'm working on for this. So if you guys, you know, if you guys are interested, also, if you guys want to just pop it a follow, because, you know, you appreciate me and you want to support me. We're at 185 right now, so if you want to pop it a follow, go for it. It's in my bio, along with versus in my engagement photos, which are at the top of the list. Gorgeous. Anyway, so
We've
yeah.
been going for almost an hour. That's crazy.
Yeah. All right. So we're gonna talk about this real quick because I mean we didn't really get to talk about it last week because last week we reacted to it.
Yeah, we did. We didn't announce it yet when the podcast aired.
The big announcement that we watched after the podcast was the latter episode 1, called Groundwork of our new org, Scorpion Syndicate. So yeah. And so pretty much Scorpion Syndicate, 1, go pop us a follow on X, Scorpion_Sin. This is what it looks like. We're at 47 followers in a week. We're at 47 followers. Okay, so we're killing it. So thank you to everyone that's followed so far. And we've got some great things coming here in the future. Next week will be episode number 2 of the ladder. And it's going to be like an every other week thing until we get a little bit more things announced and more things start happening, I guess. Right now we're kind of like in the beginning phase, hence the name of the first episode, Groundwork. We're kind of in the beginning of phase of things, so it's taking, it's the ball is rolling, but it's rolling pretty slow right now. But once it starts rolling faster, it'll probably be like, it might ramp up to a weekly thing. Not sure yet though. Depends on how much I can handle and how well it's doing. If it's whatever, or how like things. I don't know. It just depends. It depends. We're gonna keep it on an every other week basis for now though. So next Wednesday after the podcast, it will be live. Episode number 2. But if you guys haven't go watch episode number 1, give it a good old watch. It's pretty freaking good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, this is what I've been working on since October, November. This has been like my little passion project, little baby thing. As you guys know, I've been in esports for quite a while. I go into more depth of this video and I know why, but esports has been a passion of mine for a long time. It's why I'm in college right now. Is to learn more about the business side of things and to apply it to esports. And so I'm doing this through the Scorpion Syndicate. This is kind of like what I've been working towards with my degree, and it's great that I can finally share it with you guys. I've been really I'm working on it pretty much every single day. Doing some like behind the scenes stuff, laying the foundations for it, so that we can accomplish the things that I want to accomplish with the Scorpion Syndicate. I mean, obviously you guys know I'm a big advocate for equality and diversity in equity in esports. As a woman who is part of the LGBTQ plus community, I really it's hard for people like me to find a safe environment, or just an environment where they know that they are seen for more than just what's on the outside. So that's what I'm kind of aiming to create here at the Scorpion Syndicate. I want to bring in a wide variety of people, because with a wide variety of people comes a wide variety with perspectives and that kind of stuff. And I do a lot of critiquing here on the podcast of like esports and esports teams and everything. Now you guys know why. I guess I'm giving myself a little bit more credibility to critique these organizations, and I've realized that if I want to see change, I have to do it myself. I can't just say it and expect other people to actually listen to me. One, because I don't know who's watching the podcast, other than the people that are in here, or to say that they watch the podcast. So it's not like Nade Shot's gonna watch the podcast, and if he does, well, Nade Shot, hey, what's up, man? How you doing? Or Hex. What's up, Hex? So I figured, it's that time where I gotta be the change that I want to see in the world. So that's where the Scorpion Syndicate kind of comes into play. The climb together mantra is playing a huge factor in the Scorpion Syndicate. It's something Deception and I have been working on for over 2 years now. So I want to make sure I want to be able to take it to the next level. Because right now we kind of talk about basic gaming stuff, kind of just like elaborate on some things that are going on. We do some like streaming tips, I guess, and like content creation tips and just other tips like that in general. But I want to kind of like take it to the next level, and having this organization allows me to put more practice into it, I guess. Like, I'm not just saying words, I'm actually like being like, okay, we're gonna do this. So if you guys are interested in the Scorpion Syndicate, pop us a follow on X. Subscribe to us on YouTube, Scorpion Syndicate. Watch the latter episode 1. It's linked down below of this podcast. Those few things. But yeah, and if you guys are, liking what you're seeing and you want to like see if you'd be a good fit, hit me up. DM me or DM the Scorpion Syndicate stuff, and we can see if you're a good fit or not. And if you're not, well, that's okay. Because, yeah. Anyway, that's my little thing. And Deception is the director of esports for the Scorpion Syndicate. So he's going to be kind of like my right-hand man, as he said, coining his words that he used in the ladder. It's going to be my right-hand man in this, and kind of like, I'm going to, kind of be like the overseer of like everything, and Deception is really going to focus on like the esports route, and I'm going to focus on like the content route, so we can make sure that both of those things are taken care of properly. Because as you guys know, like a lot of organizations, they're either one or the other. They're heavily content based or they're heavily, competitive based. And I want the Scorpion Syndicate to find that like happy medium, that like, Optic and like Heart of Thieves have found. But I want to find it for us early on, and kind of like lay this, like prove that these small organizations can make it, and aren't all just one and dones, or one hit wonders, I guess. So, as you guys know, I'm a hungry MFer, and if you doubt me, it's only gonna make me want to do it more. So, let's go. Let's run it.
Let's run it.
Let's run it. But yeah, Deception, I don't know, dude. Is there anything else we need to talk about on the podcast today?
Well, I mean, it was already a formality, so we already went through it, but Vegas just announced that Geo is officially on the team. Like, anybody could have guessed that.
Yeah. Perfect. Oh, yep.
Standy got dropped. Geo's in.
Perfect.
Excited to watch Purge drop another 0.6 this weekend.
Alrighty. Yeah. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this episode of the podcast. We appreciate you guys being here. You guys did enjoy, make sure to follow the streams. We shoot this every Wednesday. Today was a little bit later just because Valentine's Day things came first. We were gonna do another, but Riss wasn't feeling well, so they did like a featuring, a small like feature on today's podcast instead of being a formal guest like planned. But yeah, I'm gonna go finish my homework so I can have a lovely night with Riss. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. If you guys don't have a Valentine, you can be mine. I love you all very dearly. Last night I put out was it last night or was it 2 nights ago? I put out a tweet recently, and it was last night. I said I know I don't have a big following or anything comparative to like, big guys or whatever, but I'm passionate about what I do, and I will keep going creating even if no one watches. That's not me saying that no one does watch, but that's me saying that like numbers don't matter to me. I love doing this, and I love you guys. And then all the love I got on that tweet was like unreal. So thank you guys so much. That was just like a random tweet I tweeted during class because I was just thinking about it. But yeah, I love you guys. Happy Valentine's Day. Go support the Scorpion Syndicate. Next week after the podcast will be another episode of the ladder. So I know you guys are all patiently waiting.
Yeah.
Because I'm impatiently waiting. Can't tell. This has been something, like I said, like this is something that I've been working on, and I'm really, 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 really excited about it. And in this next episode, a lot of other things are gonna get announced. And I have been like pretty decent at like not leaking anything. So the fact that the closer we get, the more I want to leak. So I'm probably going to shut up now. Thank you guys so much for tuning in this episode of the podcast. If you guys did enjoy, make sure you like, follow, subscribe, etc., etc., etc. If you guys are watching this on YouTube, thank you. If you guys are watching this live, thank you. We'll see you guys next time. Deception say bye.
Bye.
See you guys next time. Peace.